What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I want to try on one of my new hats while we're streaming here. You guys pay attention to the news and stuff? Oh, this hat's kind of flimsy. You'll know that not a lot has happened in the last day or two. I hate these things. What is that? Oh, this is the absolute dad hat. That's what this is. The dad hat. It's not a snapback. It's got a clasp. It's one of those with one of those got a clasp on it. All right. Well, we're gonna put it on either way. Those of you that don't know, I'm a product reviewer for Amazon now. On top of being a Hero Wars content creator. It's a little tight. It's a little tight. Yeah, so there's not a lot's happening in Hero Wars Facebook and web and mobile. What's going on with Griff? My cat of 23. Oh, man. Griff, that's tough, man. That is tough. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Think that I would lose my mind. I don't even want to think about it. Griff, I apologize. That's terrible, man. Yeah. Oh, that's something else I wanted to get done today. I fixed some things here. Man, it's tough. Yeah, not a lot's happening. We're gonna talk about the spring bloom. So, you guys, the thing is you got to download with a transparent background. That's what you need. There we go, transparent background. I'm glad I fixed that. That's been bothering me the last couple of days. But that's okay. So we'll knock out some stuff. And then we'll hang out for a little bit. And maybe we'll wrap things up a little bit early. Let me burn this energy just to make sure that I'm not wasting it, and then we will jump over to Mobile. Almost there. Almost there. All right, let's close the game. Reopen the game. There we go. We say hi to the chat first before we get too deep into it. I see a penguin there in the chat. I love this artwork with the wooden. What's the what was the bird game? Angry Birds, with the wooden Angry Birds. The wooden Angry Birds. Griff, of course, is here. Man, I'm so sorry, Griff. Scott K, Topaz, Peter Gogov. What's up? What's up? D Warman is running the show. Glenn Malvasso. Excuse me. And Joseph Chu. What's up? What is up? Today we have the second day of the Outland chest. Whoops, that's the wrong window. The second day of the Outland chest sale. 55% off. And you can buy emeralds for ×4 right now. So absolute banger opportunity to buy emeralds and trade those emeralds for skin stones, convert it into Outland chest openings, and get a ton of spring coins for your trouble. Continuing on from there, you want to buy the skin stone chests from the Outland shop, and then continually reset it until you blow through your Outland coins. Now, generally speaking, I would say buying the skin shop certificates is the best deal. But whenever you have a situation like this, it's actually a slightly better deal to buy the skin stones. Of course, you need 5,000 skin stones or 33 of the large skin stone. Actually, like 33.2 of the large skin stone chest or something like that in order to buy a skin for 5,000 skin stones. Of course, you could just buy the skin for $6 or $8 or whatever it is, and then, you know, kind of go from there. Also, great items to buy in here too. Anyway, on top of that, we have day 1 of the Big Money Blue Ball sale. Big Money Blue Balls referencing, man, I don't know why I keep doing that. The Titan Artifact Spheres, although I don't think they're actually called Titan Artifact Spheres. I think they're called Elemental Spheres. Are they called? Yeah, they're called Elemental Spheres on Hero Wars Mobile. And 55% discount. I think this is the only time that anybody actually buys anything like this. Like whenever a new Titan is released, people buy a ton just to buy up a ton of the resources for that Titan. If you can. The 2 newest haven't been able to do that, but maybe when the next ones are released, you'll be able to. Man. Hurt my back, guys. Hurt my back yesterday. You'll have this for another day, and we got into a little bit of a discussion yesterday about should you save these or not. We were specifically talking about should you save these or not. We were talking about it on Facebook and web, but an argument can be made, a very, very, very small argument can be made that you should save these artifact spheres on mobile as well, occasionally. And I say occasionally in the loosest sense. Only one time. Only one event so far has there been a task to open the elemental spheres. As far as I know, only one event in like the last 2 years. Now, they may add additional events that request that as a task. They might. They might. And also, eventually, they will add new Titan artifacts into the spheres, right? There is no totem system on there's no totem system on Hero Wars Mobile, so there's no bad luck protection or anything like that, like we discussed in yesterday's live stream about the totem fragments and the random totem fragment spheres and bad luck protection buying emeralds versus opening for free and all of that. And you could argue that if you're not planning on leveling any of the newer Titans, the light or the darkness Titans, then you should spend these spheres now. You absolutely should spend these spheres now. Because whenever they do add the Titan artifacts in here, namely the Dark Star of Nephthys, the Crown of Lights, the Crown of Darkness, and the Belov's Crown, these four artifacts, 2 artifacts each for each Titan, weapon and a crown. Crowns are already here, so they're here. It's done, donezo, right? The seal and the weapon, whenever they add the new artifacts in here, it's going to dilute this pool even further. So let's say you're trying to specifically chase water Titan Titan artifact pieces, then you're going to have a higher chance of getting those items now than if you wait until they add more Titan artifacts in here. Does that make sense? The more items in here, the smaller percentage chance of getting the fragment of the Titan artifact that you actually want. Yeah, so somebody mentioned that in yesterday's live stream. They were absolutely correct. And somebody else was talking about how, it's not a good thing to save these up. I think that if you probably save like 200, then you'll be fine. The problem is there's no slider here. You have to open all of them at once. You have to open up all of your Big Money Blue Balls at once. Elemental Spheres. You have to open them all at once. You see I have 968. You see I don't have any option to select 1 or 10 or have a slider here, which in my opinion is such a small thing, such a small quality of life thing that they can add to this. But I have no idea how difficult something like that would be. I just don't know. As far as Titan Summoning Spheres, you see you have 110 or all, right? Even having 110 or summon all would be hugely beneficial for the Altar of Elements. Just having these 2 additional options would be so huge. But no. I don't think there's any reason to save Circle of Summoning. I'm sorry. On the other hand, Titan Summoning Spheres, you should absolutely save. You should save them as much as you can, because every now and then there is a event that has a task to open. There's a task that you have to open Titan Summoning Spheres. And this is a repeatable task, and I believe this rewards you with the ring fragments. The Hero Artifact ring fragments. right? Am I correct in saying that? And it's a repeatable task. So it's like you open 60 and then the task chain resets. And the reward for the task is a specific stat artifact ring fragment on mobile. Yeah, Glenn. Yeah. Am I correct there? Or it's something. It's a repeatable thing. I don't know. Robert's always talking about how he's looking for an agility one. But meanwhile, your Titans aren't growing. That is true. That is true. That is true. I will say, Zol, that's definitely a late game player's problem, right? Early game players probably need to get all the Titans summoned that they can. But you know, if you've got all the Titans at absolute star already, then there's no sense in it. How many years before we get the next Titans on mobile? 7 years. For the Light and Dark Titan events, it is common task to summon these spheres. There you go. There you go. Yep, Zola's absolutely is a trade-off. Talking about sacrificing resources now for a unit or units of things that you need to level up compared to potentially greater accrual of resources in the future. Yeah. So I can see several reasons for and against saving both spheres, right? And I think across the board, for the most part, there are some instances like this. Excuse me. Here's another instance that could definitely use a slider 10 at a time. Not even all of them. This is what makes me scratch my head, guys. This is what makes me scratch my head so much. Is how come some of the resource boxes, the only option is to open all of them. Some of the resource options, the only option is to open 10 at a time. And some of the other resource boxes has multiple ways to open them. Why the inconsistency? Why? So can't wait till the Light and Dark tanks and the spheres. Think it'll happen on the Light Super Titan? Pretty soon. The Artifact Merchant is the absolute worst. Yeah, this is going to take all day. This is going to take all day if you have a bunch saved up. What did he say? Raven, you lost your membership? Oh, we'll get him back. We'll get him back. Q, Gmod, Idiot Box, Hacks, bunch of cryberries. Q. Oh. Q. K. Charlie's tied to dailies. That makes sense. That absolutely does make sense. Okay, that makes sense because that definitely does make sense because there is. It's tied to dailies. What? Wait a second. Upgrade your hero skills. Complete missions. What dailies? Open chest. Watch. Open one chest in Outlands. Collect 75. Upgrade. What dailies is this tied to? Heroes Way dailies? Okay. So that makes sense. That makes sense then. That does make sense, Got K. And cryo to cry. Yeah. That absolutely does make sense because there are no Heroes Way tasks to open big money blue balls, I guess. But there is for artifact chests. Makes sense. There are many quality of life we want for web, ability to start fight on auto, for mobile, ability to buy artifacts with one click, and done. Have to click 150 times. First time I catch you live? Well, Sergio, welcome back. I firmly believe they are resource pits like money pits. Let's see. I never used to think that way, but I'm starting to feel it is my least liked part of this game. Are Titans the absolute worst thing? I feel like it's a lot easier. A lot of high-end players that are like burnt out on the game, they just keep their Titans, leveled up as new Titan stuff is released, and it's just an easy day-to-day kind of thing, for sure. Jiv, that is one thing that I would love to see changed as well. Free energy for mobile be the same as web. So the way that the free energy works on Hero Wars Mobile, The free energy daily tasks are only available during times of the day. From 8 to 11, from 1 to 4, and from 8 to 11. But on Hero Wars Facebook and web, it's every hour after you, see, I get another free energy in 40. That's scratch my. It probably has something to do with the nature of mobile devices. Probably has something to do with the psychology behind getting them to log back into the game multiple times. Used to be like that on Facebook web. Yep, I remember that. I feel like Titan War battles on mobile got somehow harder. I remember when free energy on Facebook was time-based. Yep, sure was. Spring Bloom has 2 days left, and the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, is the Elemental Sphere, and then tomorrow there will not be Outland Chest, because Outland Chest's last day is today, and tomorrow will be the Hero Artifact Chest, I believe. Hero Artifact Chest, I believe. Hopefully we get some kind of new story about Aurora. I'm curious of what's going to happen with Aurora next. We didn't get an update today, which makes me kind of sad, but that's okay. We'll learn. We'll learn more. Great event, crappy pulls. Yeah. Great event, crappy pulls indeed. So, a little bit of a story time. I was at the gym yesterday afternoon, and I was doing shrugs. I don't know if you guys are familiar with shrugs. Some of you may be familiar with shrugs. So you shrug your shoulders. It's working on like this muscle right here, the trapezius. Well, I was doing shrugs at the gym yesterday, and I got a little pinch. Between my shoulder blades. It's not a back injury that I've ever had before, and it definitely has mostly gone away since yesterday afternoon. But man, it took my breath away. Oh man, sometimes I forget that I'm almost 40. Trying to pick up 100 pounds, like I shrug like 100 pounds in each hand. I'm just like, I've been doing shrugs for years. I was worried when I woke up this morning. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to move, but probably because of the amount of shoulder work that I do to keep my shoulders healthy, is probably why I'm not in worse shape. Shrug multiple times. Titans and Totem Fragments are by far my most hated aspect of the game. Oh yeah, such a blatant cash grab. It would be more complete if you felt like there was a progress towards the totem. Yep. Sweating like a lizard. Congratulations. Shrugging that pinch off. We gotta stretch it out a little bit. I've been doing some work today to kind of alleviate the pressure. Everything that I've read online says that you shouldn't like overly stress. Shouldn't do any pulling exercises. You shouldn't do a ton of stretches, like trying to lengthen or shorten your spine. Nothing like that. Just to, let it relax. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in a few days. If it's not gone, I'll go to urgent care, get an MRI or something. Mage roll. If it wasn't for the paper, rock, scissors, lizard, spook, spork aspects, the Titan aspect really did almost ruin the game. Yeah. Spork. Hero combat, I think, could use a change. I think the energy mechanic needs to change, but they'll never change that. They'll never change the energy mechanic. Never change that. Speaking of hero fighting, let's go pick a fight. Let's go take a look at Guild War opportunities here. I'm I took a Titan fight this morning, I think. Weird that we went after this, but all right, all right. All right. We could clear this location. We could do a test and clear the location. This guy right here is probably going to beat me up. I might be able to beat Tony there, but maybe not. Homerus. Homerus I could probably do something against. That Sebastian being in the back. Let's do a test. Let's do a test with that. Let's get some testing going in the chat here and see if we can't. Let's see. I don't know why this keeps doing this. There we go. Copy. This isn't a usual individual that I fight with. At Carlos, can I get a test for boop? I got an idea on how to beat him. Nothing in there yet. Kayla Aiden? I don't have Kayla and Aiden leveled up yet. 7, welcome to the live stream. 7, we talked about Hero Wars Mobile's spring sale. Talked about their inconsistent chest opening opportunities. Galaman user is loser. Get your wife to give you a good massage. No. This isn't the kind of pain that I want for a massage. No. 7, no, we just started, we just jumped into Guild Wars just a few seconds ago. Run at level Aiden. He's the strongest healer in the game. I prefer other healers. I'm already working on other healers that I need first. Too many other intelligence heroes I'm trying to build first. I really don't need a healer. Like, I already have Martha and Dorian and Celeste pretty highly leveled. I don't really need Aiden. Eventually, I do want to level Aiden. Eventually, I absolutely do, but Aiden in pure heals, I disagree, but he's pretty good. Yeah, he's great. I'm not going to say he's not great. The longer the fight goes, the stronger his heals are. Cool. Yeah. No doubt about it. I think Aiden is a very strong hero, very capable. I'm looking forward to them getting their next skins. I bet they're going to be a very tough couple of heroes. How much have you leveled Dorian? The thing about Dorian is you don't have to level him that high. Just make sure his Violet skill is maxed out and get him above like 50k. Yeah, 65,000. My Dorian does exactly what he's supposed to. Solid healer. And the thing is like you don't always need a healer, right? A lot of fights can be beat without a healer at all. You know. Yeah. I Hate Ford says I like my fights to last less than 30 seconds. There you go. Simon, I really think that as long as you get his skills leveled up, you know, he's got to be able to survive to get hooked against Cleaver. That's one of the big things. That's one of the big cutoffs in my opinion. He's got to be able to survive long enough to get hooked by Cleaver, and then maybe there's another criteria, but that's really it. That's really it in my opinion. You would suggest Aiden for my Kark lineup? Well, I'm kind of moving away from Kark. I mean, I have been for a little. Wow, that's weird. I've been moving away from Kark for a little while. Here we go. Homerus. Man, that is so weird. Discord keeps kicking in and out of streamer mode. It's absolutely wild. All right, so I think that Astaroth is the play here, because if I use Astaroth, I think I can keep Sebastian from. Using Ode to Serenity. So we're gonna do that. We have to use, we don't have to, but we are going to use Martha against that. Now, the issue that I think I'm going to have is the same issue I had yesterday versus that Anvari. I think Anvari is probably going to crush my my Arachne pretty quick. But I think we're going to use Iris, and there's no healer here, so we don't really... See, here's a great example. We have a team here that is not even using... Actually, let's do Albus, Fenris. We have a team here that's not even using a healer on defense. I need Iris? I think so. I think so. I think Iris is a good choice here. No healer, but it should be fine. I didn't see. Did Sebastian get his Ode to Serenity off? I think he did. Nebula crushing my Iris's energy. Okay. I got the key bug. I got the key bug. Hold on. Nebula and Jew and Galahad self-fill. Yep. Okay. I'm going to try that again. I'm not sure that Arachne is the play here, but we're going to try Biscuit instead. Okay. And I'm just going to let this fight go on auto mode, since there's no real timings involved here. About lemon water. Yep. All right. So that strategy isn't going to work like I thought it would. Okay. No problem. Okay. So if that's the case, it just hits too hard. Man, I still think Astaroth is the better choice between these two. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this then. Sure, let's try this. Kane. This has got to be Oliver, Axel. I need to level up my Martha a ton more. Fighting these maxed Jews is very difficult with my Martha as weak as she is. Try Stone Cold Line. I don't know what that is. You can use Jew. Hey Charlie, why don't you rock out with your Kark out? Kark is not a good choice to use here. The thing about Zhu is he's got a little bit higher health than a lot of other damage dealers, so kind of a problem for Kark. Can't one hit him, so it ends up being a whole situation. We can try it. We'll try Kark. Astaroth, Kark, Nebula, Iris, Martha, Axel. It's tough. For Martha's too low, you can use her with Helios. Helios is kind of low too. Should probably play this on manual. Yeah. Well, got close there. Let's try the alternative version here. Axel, Biscuits, and Chorus. Merlin. The problem with Aurora is she can't take many hits if she does get hit. But that one seemed to be okay. Let's try that. Let's try that line again. That was Martha, Iris. That was, whoops, Axel. You know, I'm doing all this training and somebody's going to have already jumped in. Merlin, Fenris. Yeah. But I think my Oliver, my maxed Oliver is going to keep, yeah, bad luck. See, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Astaroth, Sebastian, Ju, Iris, Martha. I saw somebody say Kane as a main pet. We can try Kane. Sure. Well, I'll be honest with you. We survived longer than I thought we would. Not enough damage, though. Let's try Nebula. I feel like I need to put Oliver on Iris to keep her alive. Yeah. Let's try it. Why did my Zhu die so fast? Nebula, Iris, Martha, Axel. Let's try this. Super weak line here. Yeah. What if we used this instead? Let's use this instead. Let's try Kane, Merlin. Yeah. Iris needs to beef up. I don't think Iris is the problem here. Could be that my Iris is just too weak. But I don't think it is. Celeste with Martha. Kane. Axel. Fenris. Albus. Merlin. I think that this one could get me really close, but I think that I'm not going to be able to finish off Galahad. Okay. 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 Who did I have as a pet there? I had Axel Pet. Okay. Aurora, Car, Yasmine, Celeste, Martha. Axel, Kane, Fenris, Merlin, Axel. Let's see. Check info. Nebula's dead. Yeah, see, it's like, man. Let's try Kane as the team pet. Let's see, Axel. Maybe Biscuit? Should I use Biscuit, I guess? That doesn't really work, though. Healing received. So that would really only affect Zhu and Sebastian. Huh. Run out of time. And I'm going to time out. I'm going to time out. Should I use these two instead of Kark? Maybe I should. Maybe I should do this instead of Kark. Albus, Fenris, Biscuits, Axel. Try this instead of Kark. Sebastian instead of Celeste? Sure. Sure. Kane, Fenris, Albus, Oliver. Yeah, and see, sometimes Zhu just beats Aurora. This is why I don't condone Aurora just by herself. Because sometimes Zhu just blows her up. Sometimes Zhu just wrecks her. Let's try it with Axel as the team pet. I like patron. I mean, maybe. The problem is if... maybe Axel's the play. Maybe Axel's the play. Okay, okay. Maybe Axel's the play. Let's see if we can replicate that. Whoever said use Sebastian instead of Celeste. Vizil. Yeah. Sometimes you still just lose, though, man. Sometimes you still just lose. Can a Sebastian boosted Kark with Martha beat up these two? No. I might as well finish it out. Just not enough damage. Use 7 wants me to use Sebastian instead of Kark. That line. Okay. We're close, guys. We're real close. And see, I mean, there's another win. There's another win. Okay, let's try it again. Yasmine. That was Oliver. Albus. Kane. Fenris. There we go. Galahad is actually pretty good, yeah. In the right lines, he's great. Like, this is a perfect opportunity for Galahad. Like, this is an absolute banger of a line for Galahad. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's try for 3 in a row. Can we do 3 in a row? Axel, Fenris, Kane, Albus. Let's see. I'm going to get in there and somebody's already going to have fought and beat him. Martha's down. Yeah, see, that's why having Oliver on Sebastian is so good. We might still win. We might still be in it. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. Good enough. Good enough. Sebastian, Yasmine, Martha. It's nice to dodge Anvari's big stun, too. Oh, crap. Don't die, Martha. Don't die, Martha. Get him, Yasmine. Get him. Dang. I'm surprised Kark died there, honestly. Crap. It does not help when Yaz attacks Galahad several times in the beginning. Yeah, it should have been. I wish that she had stopped attacking Zhu for like half the fight that last time. That's okay. That's all right. It's all right. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. And looks like we're. Still haven't broken down the Bastion of Fire. Still can't do anything with this. Oh my gosh. Hell's Kells. What do we have? 1 day and 11 hours left. You don't have any attacks left? No, I did a Titan attack earlier in the day. I had a bridge target maybe, or Bastion of Ice maybe. Actually, I think I beat Humorous. I think I beat Humorous right here, actually. No. I beat him. I beat Reeves right here. The team is super powerful, maxed or close to being maxed. Yeah, it's a strong team. I probably should have went for. Honestly, I usually fight Gil's Cat Eye on this team. I also fight Dave the Dead quite a bit. And I think those are the two. Oh, and Rolf. I've beaten Rolf a couple of times too. Yeah. The Zhu did less damage than I thought it would. Yeah, Sebastian, if you let Sebastian go like that, man, just bad luck. Kark dying early. I'm really surprised. I'm honestly really surprised that Kark died like that. I think that if it wasn't for that, then everything else would have been fine. Everything else would have been fine. And yeah, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait here because I don't really have any good. I've already used my Titan team. I have to do my Clash of Worlds hits tomorrow. Yaz is the DD I know least about. I think Yasmine is still kind of slept on. You know, I think she's of all of the damage dealers that you can level up. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's go into the Asgard, the Great Tree of Wisdom here. Of all the damage dealers that you can level up, you know, I'm fortunate that I've got a maxed warrior role, so I'm more inclined to work on Yasmine and say Ishmael than I would say working on Dante or, you know, the twins or Orion, even though having a couple of heroes in this branch right here would be super beneficial. I'm not sure if having anybody in here higher would have changed that fight. Certainly having the common Dante lines would be, you know, an interesting change of pace against that, but, you know, very well could not have been. But without an enemy Helio, sometimes you can sneak in a nice win with just Yasmine. Yaz is just countered too easily. Oh yeah. Too many strong heroes that everybody levels up. Yep. Yasmine got fixated on Zhu. Had she gone for someone else? Yeah, exactly, Luke. That's exactly right. Prefer Zhu. See, I don't think that Zhu is that good. I don't think he's that. I mean, he is. Obviously, he's part of the LOLosh team. He's part of a lot of people's main teams because of that. And, you know, any line that doesn't put Martha in the back, he's going to be a little bit extra strong against. Or, you know, waifu. or a couple of others. But I don't know. There's some people that really like Zhu. I don't think I need to level him up any higher. I think he's... Yeah, we're kind of... maxed Ascension, except for the health. Well. You're going to stop Zhu. He'll drain mana. He'll still drain mana. Yep. Zhu could one-shot Lian, though, if you put Mara. Yeah, I would use Axel. I would still use Axel. But man, that's frustrating. Let's see. Max. Oh, actually, I should probably write down who I have here. Let's move this over here. Galahad, Sebastian, Nebula, Zhu, and Vari. Sebastian had Albus. Galahad had Oliver. And Vari. Zhu had Fenris. Okay. Yeah. Still have this team in here. Still one. Change attacker team. Okay, let's see here. So, can the undead tank this line? I think so. Where's my Morgan? There we go. And let's try the stun lock routine with this and Iris. Actually, let's use a Mira. There's no pets left. It's got to be Axel back there. Let's see if Amira can tank Zhu. Let's see it. Remember, Amira doesn't counter Zhu because he's a strength-based hero. But she does counter Anvari's shield. Yep, it's not gonna work. Okay. I didn't think it would. So we can tank it just fine. We just can't use Martha. We just have to use Martha, or a thicker hero in the back. Actually, let's see how Waifu does. Let's just see. Axel, Biscuit, I guess. Albus. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. Try Phobos against Sebastian Zhu. Thing is Corvus is going to yank her to the middle. Okay, yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work. Maybe. Maybe? No, it didn't work. Okay. Okay, Corvus can tank him. Let's try Phobos. I saw somebody asking for Phobos. Could be fun. Martha. Axel. Yeah. Sure. Alvinor will cancel Jew. Alvinor. Oh, that's a cool level. Yeah, that's a cool hero to level up to counter Jew lines. I'm not really worried about it. If you've got a thick enough tank, it usually isn't an issue. My main concern is always the back side facing against Jew, not the front side. Yeah. But yeah, Alvinor probably could help. Even keep the backside. He's not bad against Thosh. Yeah, Alvinor's great against Thosh. Alvinor is great. Okay. All right, guys. Good stuff. Not having a great time in the PvP in the last day or two, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Maybe I shouldn't have gone up against an Anvari line as a Kark main. As a Kark main. What about the hacks? Yeah, I said some things yesterday I shouldn't have said about the hacks. And take some screenshots. And in a week or two, we'll see. We'll see. I don't really think I need to say anything else about all of that whole situation. It's just a game, you know, just a game. Some people deserve to win. Some people, you know, buy their way in. That's how this game is. It's all right, Jeff. That's all right. You know, like I said, if it ends up being not true, then we'll see when 7 billion damage numbers continue to be put up. But if they're not, bad RNG, I guess. All right, guys, we're not going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be back Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. What is the event? What is the event? Oh, we don't know what the event is yet. Probably the Light Super Titan event, if I had to guess. We'll know. We'll know in a day or two what this weekend event is. We will. If I could do it all over again, I'd max support first. Okay. Max support first. Yeah. All right. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you so much for all of you joining me today. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.